The Unseen Giver. Every morning, Maya took the same path through the city park on her way to work. She liked the early hours, the cool breeze, the rustle of leaves, and the familiar faces of people she never spoke to, but noticed all the same. There was the woman who did Tai Chi under the trees, a man in a wheelchair who fed birds from a small paper bag, and then there was the older man on the bench near the fountain with his worn coat, kind eyes, and a cup at his feet. Maya didn't know his name. No one really did. People passed him, glanced at the cup, and kept walking. Maya didn't have much herself. Her job barely covered rent. Her shoes had holes in the soles, and her coat was thinner than the weather called for. But every morning, she bought one small cup of coffee and walked the long way to work. One morning, it was especially cold. The wind cut through her coat. As Maya neared the bench, she saw the old man shivering. The cup beside him was empty. She paused. She had just a few coins in her pocket, enough for her coffee. Her fingers tightened around them. She thought of the warmth, the comfort. Then, without a word, she bent down and dropped the coins into his cup. The man looked up, surprised. His eyes softened. "Thank you," he said. "Most people don't stop." Maya smiled quietly and kept walking. That day, she skipped her coffee. Her fingers were cold, but her heart felt warm. It wasn't much, but it mattered. The next day, she brought a sandwich. The day after that, an extra pair of gloves. They never spoke much. Sometimes a smile, sometimes a nod. Then, one morning, the bench was empty. Days passed, weeks. Maya kept looking, but the old man didn't return. She wondered what had happened. Had he found shelter? Had something gone wrong? Then, one morning, a woman approached her as she passed the bench. "Are you Maya?" she asked. Maya blinked. "Yes. Why?" The woman smiled gently. "I'm his daughter. My father told me about you. About the girl who gave him coffee, food, gloves, and dignity. You helped him more than you know." Maya didn't know what to say. "He passed peacefully last week," the woman said. "He wanted me to thank you. He said you were one of the few who saw him." Maya felt tears in her eyes. "I didn't do much," she whispered. "No," the woman said. "You did everything." Sometimes the most powerful acts are the smallest ones. We often believe generosity requires money, big gestures, or perfect conditions. But true giving starts in the heart. It's not about how much we give. It's about how much of ourselves we put into the giving. Maya didn't have much, but she gave what she could: kindness, attention, and respect. And in a world that often rushes past the invisible, she stopped and saw. She reminded a lonely man that he mattered. And that is a gift greater than coins. Now, I have a few questions for you to reflect on. Have you ever felt invisible or forgotten by others? Can you remember a time someone gave you something small but meaningful? What small act of kindness could you offer someone today? The world doesn't need more noise. It needs more noticing. It needs people like Maya who give not because they have plenty, but because they have heart. You don't need more money, more time, or more things. You just need to care and to act. Because even the smallest gift, given with love, can change someone's world. Thank you for listening. If this story resonated with you, just share it and follow for more stories that inspire. Because kindness connects us all. Take care, stay inspired, and keep it human.